What's going on YouTube? It's Patrick Mid-10 Outdoors. Alright, this video is a continuing of the video I going to put up earlier, talking about training. Now, a lot of you, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Mid-10 Outdoors Facebook page, some other areas, all those links are down below in the description box. Go check them out and go do what you're supposed to do and follow me. Now, I talked about training in the home and how I do some training in the home. Now I get outside and train too. One of the things I did last year, unless you follow me on those things below, I went through Mount Juliet Police Department has what they call Citizens Police Academy. And you get to go and learn everything about the cops and how they work things. Now let me back up a minute. I've had several policemen friends over the years, and I have interacted with even Metro Police Department several times over the years. But this was good to really get up to date with how things work with the police department these days. And it went really good. We, did several things right down to, we actually got a chance to see what it was like to be that policeman and do those traffic stops. It was all set up and staged in a very safe manner. We did have guns. We were using Simnitions. If you've never used Simnitions before, it's pretty cool. It's like basically a paint pellet type deal that you're firing out of that gun. It strikes the perk or training officer. If you hit him in the wrong spot, you're going to leave a bruise, and that's about it. But for the most part, these things just, boom, no pain, no pain, no gain, whatever. So we did all that. It was pretty cool, pretty intense. Like I said, even though it was just a practice run, and everybody that was in the class said the same thing, if they had to fire their weapon and put down the suspect, it still felt kind of real because you were actually shooting at somebody. Now let me tell you, I've never shot somebody before. And shooting those Simnitions, even though, and I know the guy, friends with the guy, and I had to shoot him, but it's because of the way the scenario went. It's still, I was kind of like, holy crap, in real life situation, I just probably killed that guy. Anyway, all that said, it was great training. It was great knowledge. We learned everything from how the narcotics work. And in this little town, we have issues, just like most towns in America. So anyway, with that said, I went through the training, and then now I'm a what they call an alumni. So I get to work with the police department in several functions. They are looking at doing something with it a little further eventually, whether it be CERT team or what they call COPS, which is Citizens on Patrol. The funding is there. They're trying to figure out what was going to be the best serve for the community. Personally, and I'm kind of on the ground floor of this and in discussions with this, I think the COPS thing would be great, but I also think the CERT team would be just as beneficial as the COPS thing would. So anyway, on with that. One of the things I decided I wanted to do this year was do some more training, professional training. One of the things I've done is gone and recertified myself in CPR and the AED. If you don't know what the AED machines are, they're little defibrillators you see hanging up in the malls and stuff, and at your workplaces usually. Somebody's having a heart attack. This is a great tool to have. CPR is the biggest part of it. The AED machine is the next biggest part of it. I forgot what the percentage was of people that survived after having CPR and the AED machine both together. It was adult, child, and infant, so yes, I'm certified in all those and how they work. It was a really, really good course. I hadn't been through CPR training probably in 10 or 15 years. So there's a lot of different things that have happened and changed. I've watched some videos, but the person-to-person type training was much better. So I highly recommend, if you haven't done it, go out and get CPR and AED trained. You could save somebody's life. And it may not be anybody you know, and you may never use it, but it's a tool in the toolbox that you can always have. With that said, I'm going to do some other medical training this year. I'm going to also do some more of the, if we do the CERT team, I'm going to have to go through the CERT team training. And once again, you go on the internet, if you'll just type in CERT, you will get a background of the CERT, and there's some great information in there. They have a tremendous training program that you go through. And we already have one CERT team in Lebanon, Tennessee, which is the city over from us, still in the same county, but they're trying to get one here. The COPS thing is pretty interesting deal too. Basically, you would have a police car, you'd have your own uniform, you wouldn't have a gun. And what your car would say on it is Citizens on Patrol. The light bar is different, everything's different. The value of the COPS teams, though, is they're able to take, instead of having 2 or 3 cop cars on an accident scene, that you could have one cop car, one of the actual police cars, and then one of the cop Citizens on Patrol cars helping direct traffic and clear scene. Then that way you're not taking a police department that only has 10 cars on patrol at that time. Well, if you had a couple of the 3 of the cops cars involved, well then you just add 3 more cars that you can put on the light stuff, like for instance car accidents and people parking in the fire lanes, that kind of stuff. Then you take a cop that can be doing real work. The other thing on the Citizens Patrol that I've been watching is they do patrol the neighborhoods. If they see anything suspicious going on or anything like that, they pick up the mic, they radio into headquarters. Headquarters sends out a uniformed officer and they check it out for sure. Check it out to make sure that, you're right. Somebody's robbing this house. So anyway, that's some of the stuff I'm doing this year. I really enjoyed the Citizens Police Academy. If you have a chance to take one in your area, take it. If you know a naysayer that says, cops are all bad. Yeah, you may have 1 or 2 out there in the world that are bad, but take them to this police academy and see what it's like and what it's about and get a better understanding of what the police are going through. Now, I know I may be preaching to the choir because I may have some police buddies on here that are watching this that they know, but average everyday citizens, they really have no clue. They may think they know what's going on, but they're missing some parts and pieces, trust me. Alright guys, I'm going to make this short because I've probably made it way longer than it should have been, but if you have a chance to go get recertified in CPR and AED machines, go do it. You could save somebody's life. Any other medical training you can take in your community, go do it. You never know what can happen. If you have a CERT team in your area, go get involved. If you have a COPS team in your area, go get involved. Make your community better. That's how we're going to make America great again, is by the citizens doing. Not just one man, not just one president. Alright guys, this is Patrick, Mitch Outdoors. Be prepared.